Man, so Ben Askren and Jake Paul, huh? It's official? March 28th. Is this real? Is this real, bro? I'm a day late. I know. I've been trying to stay off of my phone, put my phone time down, which is crazy because I do all this stupid shit. But, yeah, Ben Askren and Jake Paul. Whoa. That's a weird one. I don't even know what to think about it. It's, because it's like, because Ben Askren's not known for his hands, you know what I mean? He's a wrestler. Lost his last 2 UFC fights. It's a pretty simple choice, said Askren, who started his MMA career 19-0. Okay, blah, 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 retiring. Going to make a whole bunch of money to beat up a guy who was pretending to be an athlete. Quite frankly, I'm impressed that you've deluded yourself into thinking that you're actually a fighter. That beating up another YouTuber and beating up a boxer who never been in the ring before make you somehow good at boxing. Not a boxer, a basketball player, which are the worst at fighting in history. I bet you basketball players are legit the worst at any type of scuffle or fighting, period. They might be explosive and have some jumps, but when it comes to throwing hands or feet, they're pretty terrible. Pretty terrible. If you go throughout history, there's only a couple people that I've seen throw a decent punch. Jermaine O'Neal threw a decent punch during that Pistons brawl. Steven Jackson threw some nice punches, and Ron Artest. Those are the only people I've ever seen throw nice punches in the NBA. Everyone else, trash. Reggie Miller, Michael Jordan, Kobe Bryant for sure. Who else? Who else will we see? Oh, Carmelo Anthony. Remember that? Remember Carmelo when he was on the Knicks? When Carmelo was on the Knicks back in the day and he threw that. Or maybe, no. Excuse me. He might have been on Denver. I can't remember. Regardless, basketball players are the worst when it comes to throwing hands. So whatever. There's little doubt at Paul's success when he stepped in the ring. Like a YouTuber Deji. He knocking out YouTuber Deji in 2018, stopping YouTuber in first round in January, then brutally knocking out. So wait. He's stepped into the ring, knocking out YouTuber Deji in 2018 exhibition, stopping YouTuber in the first round in January, then brutally knocking out former NBA star Nate Robinson earlier this month. Yeah. Ben Askren is 100 plus 150 underdog, meaning you'll earn 150 payday if you wagered a $100 bill. Here's the thing. This is a great fight for Jake Paul. This is the best. Besides Dillon Danis, these are good ones just because, Ben Askren's definitely not known for his hands. He's definitely a fighter. He's a wrestler. I would hope this is where experience comes into play, because as much as you would like to think Jake Paul is a boxer and he can box and he's a fighter, he's not. That's a fact. He's not. He's been in a boxing match, yes, and he was in something with Nate Robinson, which was really nothing. You know what I'm saying? This is where experience comes into play, because Ben Askren's been in there with high-level, top-level guys and felt real pressure of real fighters. This guy's a kid who's not a real fighter. I'm not saying underestimate him like he's just going to go out there and spank him, but Jake Paul really can't fight. Like, if you look at, he could throw nice. He throws a blind jab and an overhand right. He throws the same. It's really the same combination the whole time. You know what I mean? It's like three different punches, but he can't really fight. You know what I'm saying? Let's see how he fights when somebody puts pressure on him and punches him in the face. And I'm talking real punches, not a YouTuber punch. I'm talking real punches, you know what I mean? Not these weenies that have never been in fights ever in their life. You know what I'm saying? Nate Robinson never been in a fight in his whole life, probably. He grew up, with money, you know what I'm saying? Same with Jake Paul. These kids, they never really been in real fights, faced real adversity in the streets or, real pressure from real shit, you know what I mean? So, but with that being said, that sounds like I'm hating. I'm not. Jake Paul's lined this up perfectly for him. To fight Ben Askren, that's a good match. I wouldn't be afraid to box Ben Askren. If I was Jake Paul, I wouldn't be afraid to box Ben Askren. Ben Askren he's not known for his hands. You know what I'm saying? But like I said, this is where experience comes into play and fighting as in his DNA. You know what I'm saying? Because Ben Askren is a fighter. He's a wrestler. He's been in competition. He's a combat athlete. And he's a high level combat athlete. So that's where, this shit differentiates to me, in my opinion, is the experience. Because, okay, maybe Jake Paul can box better. Let's just say that, right? But he hasn't fought, like, for real. So it's going to be interesting. And I mean, let's say he beats Ben Askren, then he fights Dillon Danis. He's definitely never going to get a fight with Conor or anybody, you know what I'm saying? That's just stupid. I kind of don't really like the whole thing of people, nobody's fighting real people, you know what I'm saying? Like, fight YouTubers, fight other celebrities, fight rappers, you know what I'm saying? Don't fight fighters. Don't try to step in a field that's not your field and be with professional fighters when you're not, and then pretend to be one because you're fighting professional fighters, I guess, you know, so you feel, I don't know, man. I just think it's not a good idea. It's a good money thing, but everybody, not all money is good money. You always heard that in the streets, you know what I'm saying? Not all money is good money. And this is obviously all for money and publicity and fame and shit. I just get tired of, like, the trolling, like, that type of way of getting by and 6ix9ing people and, like, you know what I'm saying? Like, I just don't like that shit, bro, because I feel like people need to get smacked in the face. You know what I mean? Like how he rolled up on Dillon Danis. I don't even like Dillon Danis like that, but, like, I don't like that shit. You gonna roll up on me, you know what I mean? Like, fuck you, bro. But, it's interesting for sure. I don't know what to really think, to be honest. It's interesting. We will see how this plays out in the future. We still got some time. We still got Logan Paul and Floyd in February, and then this is in the following month. We will see what goes on with these guys in the future. Until then, I will tap back in with y'all. I don't know. It's weird. I don't know what to think. It's a weird fight. I just felt like I should make a video, touch on it, see what's good. I mean, yeah. If you haven't already, man, like this, like my channel, like, subscribe, hit the notification bell so you're notified when this video is uploaded. And I will get with y'all real soon. I'm out of here. Peace.